Dude, did you see that Jessica London, she calls herself on Twitter, and someone called Suzanne Moores put out this article. You've probably seen people making a fuss about it. I've said, I barely even skimmed it because you know what? It's old fucking news to me. It's old news. Women want spaces. Women want to preserve changing rooms and not get raped. That's the essential core of it. And this Jess has gone. She tweeted today, and this has had 1,000 retweets so far. I'm literally fucking crying reading this utter garbage fire. How is this allowed to be published? Welcome to the club of reading Guardian opinion pieces, love. And then she's written in all caps, I am an employee at the Guardian, and I'm all caps scared to go and work tomorrow. Oh. Bless her. Because a woman has asked for female spaces to be preserved, and she's scared to go and work. Oh, how fucking mental is that?
What was that poster I saw from Liverpool? Someone posted it. Genital preference is transphobic.
I know, yeah. Genital preferences is transphobic. It's like, are you insane?
That's so beautiful. It's like
they do, and it's not trans people; it's trans activists. Yeah. They will try and make you feel bad if you don't want to suck a dick. Like if we've talked about this before, if a dude that just looks like me and I go, I'm a woman, and I say to you, I'm a woman, are you a straight man? Well, I'm a woman, so suck my dick. And if you say no, if you even imply that that's not your, sorry, I'm just not into penises. It's like, but I am a woman.
Yeah, that's it. But predominantly they're not going after straight men, are they? Because they are straight men. They're lesbians now.
They're lesbians, yeah. They're lesbians,
and those actual lesbians that have suffered all those years of fucking bigotry and torment and hatred, and now being told you can fuck off,
being chemically castrated as well. Here's the thing: what they're doing to trans children, most of whom are gay, most of whom desist. It's just the part where they're realizing they're gay, and as a lot of young gay dudes do, they go, "Oh, I might be in the wrong body." Yeah, everyone has these feelings, man, and They get him at that exact moment and just fucking chemically castrate him. Yeah. It's insane. And that's what they used to do to lesbians to take them out of the fucking gene pool because there was something wrong with them. Now they're doing it and we're all expected to go, whoa. And when you talk against it, they go, well, it used to be like this for gays as well. People like you used to talk this way about gays. And it's like, no. People like me were against chemical castration then and now. Especially children.
Well, no one reads anything. I had a little debate about puberty blockers with someone. I said, it's not a pause. It's not something they can come back to. It's not just a physical thing. It's part of your growth. It's part of what we're biologically supposed to do. And then, it's far more dangerous to transition after. Is it? How do you know? How do you know?
They all fucking kill themselves anyway.
What I was going to say, why haven't the suicide figures, why aren't they reflected as being lower? Because of people like you, because of people like me. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Spreading hate. Yeah. And all that shit. And it's like, okay, well, but they don't have any actual evidence for that. They don't have. And what we're talking about here is people who are severely mentally ill. And yet for some reason, the second they get the trans label on him, we're not allowed to discuss the fact that they're severely mentally ill. It's just madness. If you want to cut your dick off, of course you're mentally ill. And that's okay. Here's the thing, man. We always say, oh, it's okay to not be okay. We should be free to talk about mental illness. We should be free to talk about our disabilities. We shouldn't be ashamed. And it's like, well, okay, well, what about these things around you being trans? And then it's like, that is beautiful. It's like, okay, you want to cut your tits off at 13 and you think that's a good thing. You think that's okay.
See, here's my problem.
The vast majority of you regret it.
When it comes to young people, do you know what's also firing this up?
What?
We should give 16-year-olds a vote. We should give young people a say on the future. We do this because we've got to listen to young people. Now, of course, a 16-year-old who, I'm sure you will remember at that age, you know everything. Everything about everything. They're going to say, I should have a say. I'm going to have to be that awful boomer that says, do you know what, actually, you're a fucking child. I wouldn't trust you to tell me what you want for fucking dinner tomorrow. I wouldn't let you choose your own clothes. There's a reason you can't smoke, drive, drink, get tattoos. Stop. Be a kid. Be a fucking kid for a while.
Check this out, man. Check this out. My 4-year-old, I call her dude all the time, and it annoys her because she knows she's a girl. And she's like, Daddy, I'm not a boy, but I say it anyway. And most of the time she laughs. She's just like, I go, dude, look at this, look at this. And it annoys her, but she doesn't do anything. She just gets on with the day. My 4-year-old has more strength about her, has more worldly experience than these people. Because if you call him dude, just like Zuby the other day, Zuby said dude in exactly the same manner that I say to my fucking toddler. And it was like, no, banned from Twitter. Sorry, 12-hour ban, misgendering. This is dangerous. This is causing suicide. This is causing self-harm. And it's like, well, how come my fucking 4-year-old can handle it?
When we had those two trans people at the office, I circumvented the entire problem by calling everyone mate. All women, all men, mate. Sorted.
Dude, I know a couple of trannies that are happy to be called faggot. And they fucking love it. It's dirty and exciting.
I was stood outside with another guy that worked there. I think he named Chris. He doesn't work there anymore. And they walked out. And, you know, one was male to female, one was female to male. And he just went, see you later, guys. Just then he went fucking white. He just went white, and you could see the shoulders, the male to female, just lifting up in anger. I just did what I usually do, laugh.
Yeah, most trans people don't give a shit about it. The same way that most gay people don't mind you making gay jokes. Nobody gives a.
Oh no, she was very serious. The male to female.
Yeah.
Tremendously so. The female to male was very much a bloke. But the male to, when I once started questioning non-binary, I noticed a distinct frosty sensation coming from that part of the room. But it didn't stop me, obviously, because I'm allowed to not understand things. My main consideration was, what picture would they like on their toilet? Because, you got a male, haven't you? You got a female.
Mm-hmm.
What do they have? What's non-binary?
In Thailand, they used to have male, female, and not sure. And that was always quite cute. Because it was like just a confused person. Just like...
Male, female, mental.
Not sure. You know, it was a nice way of putting it.
You're not allowed to say mental, though, are you? You're not allowed to say mental.
But even that was fun, man. Back in Thailand, hanging out down there, no one's got fucking hang-ups about it. It's just it's a thing that happens. But he said you can joke about it. We get it over here, like somebody. Who was it? It was some comedian from Ireland. You know those guys that wear plastic bags on their heads. I can't remember the name.
Tory MPs.
No. Like as part of their act, they're kind of glued onto the shape of the face. And one of them was like, "I'm going to Thailand. Any advice?" And a few people said, make sure you check down there, which is good advice, by the way. It really is. A lot of people get caught by that. And then he felt the need to put out this huge statement saying, "Look, this is unacceptable." Blah blah blah. And it's like, but who are you defending? Because Thai people don't give a fuck. You're defending the feelings of a load of pissed off white middle class people who live in Europe. That's Thai people don't care. They're happy for you to joke about it. They've got toilet. The third toilet is itself a joke. And at the same time they're raising family. Yeah, rubber bandits. Thank you, Ian. I met trans people with families and they were happy and chilled and no one gave a fuck.
Rubber bandits.
Yeah, the rubber bandits. They're good, man. They're good. They do some good songs and bits and bobs and stuff. They're funny.
They look fucking stupid.
They do. I think it's just one of those tradition things. Like we've got the fella from Altrincham, haven't we, with the big head? What was he
dead.
Called? What was he called, though?
Frank Sidebottom.
Frank Sidebottom, that's the one. Yeah, you show Frank Sidebottom to someone in France and they're just going to be like, c'est la vie.
The only thing they got wrong, these rubber bandits, is cutting all those holes in the plastic bags.
Je ne comprends pas.
That's what
Why?
they got wrong.
No, they're funny, those guys. They are funny.
It'd be fucking funnier if they didn't have the holes in the plastic bags.
The comedy's good. It is, I promise you. Dude,